Well, it's time for What's Trending. Devin, do you like dogs?
Of course, especially when we have Theo in the building.
I know, who doesn't? We have a lot of dogs in the building, not
Right.
just Theo. There's multiple dogs.
Yes.
Well, this week a service dog stole the show at the Republican National Convention. His name is Lambo, and he's an English Labrador Retriever. His owner, Terrence Wall, is a delegate from Middleton, Wisconsin. Wall also says, yes, his dog is named after the Green Bay Packers Stadium. He says Lambo is a service animal to help him with a heart condition. He says since he's been at the convention, hundreds and hundreds of people have asked for photos with Lambo.
Aww.
He's so cute.
So cute, too, and it's really amazing what dogs can do to help humans out with any kind of health challenges they may have, whether it might be something like actually health-related, like his heart in his case, or maybe something like mentally challenging, psychological, something like that, whatever the right word is.
It's incredible. Yeah, and they have, dogs can sniff out even like diseases and like cancers. It's incredible. Dogs' noses, just amazing, the things they can do.
I've heard of stories of even cats being able to sense some weird health episodes within people as well. So man or woman's best friend have definitely been very helpful in saving lives too. This with their sensitive sense of smell. They can smell things that, or sense things that we won't even be able to notice unless we have the right technology for it.
Yeah, it's incredible. And I always find it amazing when you see all these dogs that are, if you've seen a service animal, they are so, you can't bother them. They're in work mode.
Exactly, right. They're in work mode.
And you don't want to bother them.
Yeah, unless the handler, owner, whatever the right word is, says it's okay to pet, then that's the case. And because I've had the case where they said yes, it's okay to pet them, and in that case, I made a new friend that day too with that dog. It's just amazing just how well behaved this dog in question I'm thinking of now here in Rhinelander is for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyway, we do have another cool story. So, Jessica, do you love streaming services?
I do. I have quite a few streaming services.
Which ones? Just a few.
Man, HBO, Netflix, Hulu.
Yeah, right.
Pretty much, the basics.
The basics, right? And it could become harder to watch some of those services, but at least interruption-free. Netflix now has nearly 278 million subscribers worldwide, and the company reported Thursday it added over 8 million customers in the second quarter of this year. It also says it will now start phasing out its cheapest ad-free plan in the U.S., the basic plan at $11.99 a month. Netflix says that those who want an ad-free viewing experience will now have two choices: the standard plan, which is $15.49 a month, or its premium plan at $22.99 a month. Ouch. The streaming platform said it expects the number of new subscribers to slow down in the third quarter, and I can understand why. I mean, budgets are tight right now for a lot of people. I've had to do some budget tightening very recently with the cost of everything going up, and I'm sure this might be a mess for you to try to figure out which plan for you to switch to.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult because having a few streaming services, I'm like, there's going to come a point where I'm going to have to start getting rid of some.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you going to, you can't, it's going to be as much as cable,
Exactly.
Or more than cable. I'm sure it's more than cable
I've said that quite a few times on the morning show. If you get all these streaming services, they almost equal to the cost of cable anymore. And I mean, I still have Spectrum's TV service. I just use a Roku to watch it because it saves me some money actually to do it that way. And I mean, I'd actually switch their TV choice package so that way I get your locals, your music channels actually, and then 15 national channels of my choice that I can rotate once about every 30 days. So.
And there's so many streaming services. I feel like the way it's kind of split up, it's going to be difficult to figure out like which ones I want to keep because you just have so many like different providers now. So, it's going to be like one or two services it's going to come down to, I feel like.
Yeah, exactly. Or turn one on when you want it for that amount of time, shut it off when you're done.
Month. Yeah,
it's going to be kind of annoying in a way, too, because it's like, okay, I got to shut this off now so I can get this one or something like that. So I tell you, the value of a dollar is about like a penny anymore.
Right.
It's just,
what can you do?
It keeps going up. Exactly, right.
Well, Devin, not sure if you remember Y2K. You may have been too young, but everyone was like stockpiling food and water because they thought the world was ending. Well, if you're worried about the zombie apocalypse, alien landing, or some other civilization ending event, You need to be prepared. Well, and there's something to do it now. Big box retailer Costco has you covered. The chain is now selling food buckets that seem to be tailor-made for extinction event survival readiness. The ReadyWise emergency food supply bucket contains 150 freeze-dried food servings and has a 25-year shelf life. In total, it provides 25,280 calories from various freeze-dried meal choices. They include teriyaki rice, pasta Alfredo, pot pie, and apple cinnamon cereal. And it costs you about $80, but you could maybe get it for less at Costco stores. And so, I don't know, would you get this, Devin?
I mean, if I absolutely had to, I mean, I would. But yeah, no, I mean, this is probably the first I've heard of something like this where it kind of had that doomsday scenario. I'd say if we were still kind of in like that Cold War era, I'd be like, sure, let's do that. Or in this case where everyone thought the world was ending at the turn of 2000. I was too young to definitely remember that where it's like, shut your computers off or do this
Yeah,
or do that or something like that. But it's definitely just interesting what people thought of this back then and even now.
Well, you know, that lasts 25 years, so if you get it now, you have 25 years to use this, so.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
And with how
Could be an option.
And with how the 2020 decade has been with goodness gracious,
yeah,
COVID
there's been a lot.
And everything else going on as well. And I guess it probably wouldn't hurt. I mean, you never know what other crazy things, maybe a giant meteor, I don't know.
Oh, no, don't say that, Devin.
I would hope not.
Knock on wood, no, we don't want that.
Well, wood, plastic, whatever this is, but.
Oh, man. Well, give us the forecast. Hopefully no meteor in the forecast.
No meteors in the forecast. Maybe some